Tonight, we're getting a better idea of what happened in those private meetings between President Biden's top aides and community leaders in Dearborn.
Comes after months of protests against the president demanding that he call for a complete ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas conflict in Gaza. Jacqueline Francis live tonight with what we know about those conversations this afternoon. Jacqueline.
Well, the White House says these meetings were private and won't get into what was discussed. But the people on the other end of the talks tell us that the advisors were sympathetic but non-committal.
There's no question that it was emotional. There were tears, there was yelling.
Abbas Alawiya is taking us inside his private meeting with President Biden's senior advisors.
Quite frankly, you know, at some moments it felt like there was some sympathy, at others it didn't. But regardless, what we're looking for from President Biden is not sympathy. We're looking for action. We're looking for him to stop funding the killing.
Alawiya met with the White House officials Thursday in Dearborn. Biden sending his aides to meet with leaders in the Arab and Muslim communities as the administration faces backlash for its handling of the Hamas-Israeli conflict.
And I looked every one of them in their eyes and said, will you go back to President Biden and advise him to call for a ceasefire immediately and to stop funding genocide? None of them could make that commitment to me, but I hope that on their way to D.C. that they come to that realization that it's the right thing to do, to advise President Biden to stop the killing.
It's a very human story. I mean, we all worry about our parents, we all worry about our siblings, we all worry about our kids.
Also in the room was Dr. Yaman Sadeh, who we talked with last night. The neurosurgeon from Ann Arbor pleaded for the administration to help his family evacuate Gaza. Sadeh had a similar takeaway from the meeting, saying the advisors were sympathetic but did not commit to taking action.
It's no secret this is all tied to the upcoming presidential election, as large Muslim communities like here in Dearborn helped Biden win Wayne County back in 2020. Now, in light of everything that's happened since October, there are now active campaigns here not to support the president and his bid for re-election. Reporting live in Dearborn, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Yeah, all right, Jacqueline.